It's going to land a little bit further than that. It lands in front of Connector. Somebody's on the stairs ahead of it, but they want a four-man pour in from the Palace position. Bomb came through A main, so it's got the long access route, but his teammates were already fighting. Nico wants to plant. He's going to have to get it down quickly because DD nearly had a chance to wrap around and deny that, but never mind. Nico's got his gun ready and fighting. He's willing. He's taking down Xcurate. He's taking down DD. He's got Captain Mo still working back in, but he's the only one left. 40 HP and 3 players to find, plus a bomb. Not going to happen. Nico just held the angle and waited for him to arrive. Let alone helmets. DD's got one, but Xcurate is entirely glass cannon. DD, speaking of, he plays under Shadow. He's got 2. Make it 1.5. He gets the assist. Xcurate manages to get the AWP shot to land on a Rain. Olaf gets one back, but that AWP is still there, still towards CT. It's got problems now, though. It's lost its teammate underneath the Shadow. Got aggressive. Xcurate tried to pull back for it, but not ready for Kerrigan to be positioned at Sandwich. It has overstepped the mark. Brings the advantage back to FaZe. It looked very good at the start of that with DD's positioning.
We've got all
as always, this is the mid-round stuff they talked about. So FaZe go up 4-0. TyLoo still looking to get on the board and won't have much money to work with. They'll have the M4 carried over from Bintet. Just barely.
Nico's not in Palace, he's in the B apartments, and they've got up towards shore. Somebody, remember that saved AK, needs to start hitting some shots here, but it's Rain that looks much better today. This is the Rain that can cause damage and carry the team. Haven't really seen that in the opening few sectors of the tournament so far. Guardian holding Connector for the rotations. This should be round done unless a double kill like that happens. Amazing spray control from Bintet. At least makes this possible now. 8 seconds, a bomb will be planted. Olofmeister to get it towards short. They try and deny it, but DD will be dropped at the same time, and now they need to ask themselves, is it worth even going for this?
Do you recall? They will go for it, you're right. It may not be worth it. It was a 2 versus 2, it's a 1 versus 2, but even still Xcurate already zoomed in, already. Kerrigan pushing back out from Connector. Captain Mo in the site. Good position to be in because coming through Connector, he can control with the boxes. He doesn't quite get ready for Nico's presence at Palace, which is a little bit late to be fair. Could have saved his teammates had he gotten that kill a little bit sooner. Olaf gets Bintet back. Nico still pulls off against somebody and up the ladder, down it again. It's a very awkward position for DD, and Nico just dominates him. This is the mid-round stuff we're talking about. It might not be team play this time. It's individual heroics, and what a shot as he just destroys Xcurate. Bintet's this time at the corner. They're trying everything at Catwalk. Different angle yet again. This one's not bad because it can yield a headshot exactly like that. Nearly got 2, but they double peek. 1 high, 1 low. Captain Mo! He just nailed 2. Olaf's now stuck toward the bench. They pulled this back to a 2-on-2 situation. Olaf's tagged to 18. Chance somehow they pull this back inside of the smoke. Xcurate trying to run around. Little did he know where Olaf had gone, and on top of that, problem is even if they push through, Olaf's on the other side. Good timing, I suppose. Mo gets 1, spots ahead, nails that. Oh, he nearly got away with all 3 inside of middle.
30 seconds remaining, and there it is. Somebody looking like they could do this now, and that's another missed shot by Xcurate. He really isn't looking too sharp today, I have to say.
No, but TyLoo get their first round with 3 staying alive.
Nico in the Palace, and in they go.
In they go. DD, again, has been effective from this position. He's normally yielded at least 1, sometimes 2. This time it's only 1. Kerrigan jumps back in and gets him down. Mo, but not stuck against the wall this time, can control the peak. That's better from Firebox as he swings out. There's one above and sprays through to get down Nico. Not much ammo left, but Guardian's on an AWP still with 1.5 seconds to repeat that shot. He gets bolted and ready. It's Bintet in the 1-on-1 that pulls it back. TyLoo.
Somebody gets himself up towards shore. Looking to play up close with the UMP here. Actually could do a great job. Sits in the smoke, and the T actually goes past him.
He's going to be aware of... Oh, Rain gets 1, though. I was going to say he's aware that he's gone through, so if Rain doesn't get a kill, he could do something with it. Unfortunately, Xcurate's got the kill back. That gives him very little to work with, other than the fact that they lost a teammate, and they'll do that again toward Bintet. Xcurate now has to rotate, man advantage for FaZe.
And the B site's open, and it's another miss for Xcurate. He really isn't hitting the shots. That's a difficult one. I'm not saying that's easy, but
it's a quick. You're right, but it's another miss.
But he's considered one of the better snipers from his region.
Nico and putting more pressure on a skillful player. I was looking at this push earlier on. Our observers showed us as well. Mo all the way around behind them, but Rain still on Catwalk is able to respond. He wanted that gun, and he wanted Guardian.
Yeah, he gets clotheslined by Rain instead. Still a chance here. Double spray down again for TyLoo. They are so good with the M4 spray. Before they can actually attempt a bomb plant here. If Nico looks towards middle, he's got a guaranteed kill. And there it is.
Pretty straightforward. Takes somebody down. Kerrigan goes in for the plant a little early, and he's actually showing his foot showing.
Oh, no.
DD didn't have the ammo to fire into it. He does have a flank though. Bintet's behind him. All he has to do is keep the aggro. Exactly that. Bintet gets a free shot to Kerrigan. Nico now has to rotate back out toward mid. Bomb ticking. Again, no kits. We mentioned that at the start of the round. There's not any even on the ground. There was none purchased. So 10-second defuse required. That gives Nico a lot to work with. Good positioning from Bintet on the boxes. See above the smoke because he knew that Nico would line himself up in accordance with the bomb. It pays off. Shot from Rain. Olaf again. Swings out. Perfect positioning from these pistols, and that is just a clean kill and sweep. Kerrigan waits forward stance inside of the apartments, re-smokes it, flashed out, spraying in. An invasion, runs around the corner, and down goes Kerrigan. 3 players running and overwhelming him as Olaf in by the wall. At the bench position, good headshot on the second kill toward Captain Mo. He triples on that as he takes down Excrete, making a 4th on somebody. We might have an ace as he looks for Bintet, who denies it. Olaf with 4, but it's still a 1-on-2, and Bintet picks back up the bomb. He's got a minute to work with, and Rain has no idea he's gotten this far inside of the site. We're down to a 1-on-1.
Yeah, this is looking good for Bintet. Guardian now. AWP, but he hits the shot. I was about to say HP not a factor.
Somebody is a player that normally has been remarkable for them. He didn't get going yesterday. He's not again today. Guardian takes down Captain Mo. Could be the last round for TyLoo in London. Certainly looks that way as Nico takes out DD as well. Guardian still waiting with the smoke. Can't fire now. His teammate's there. Waits for him to get just past the crosshair, but couldn't hit the corner shot. Smoke down. Olaf, though, great positioning. Somebody, if he pushes through, which he might do. They pass each other. Olaf saw his arm. He's going to let him go. He wants trigger discipline. He wants more than just the one. He'll call it. He's on catwalk, gets the lineup, gets the shot. Doesn't know that Excrete, is still behind him. But this is the last player for TyLoo. He's on a scout. He's got a tag that really is just a warning shot. Does eventually get it down 1 versus 3. And I think TyLoo's come to an end in this event. They will bow out in London 1-3. They fall to FaZe, who bring themselves finally back to level footing at 2-2. Remember, they started 0-2 in this event.